Hello students, welcome to online classes. In this video, I am going to discuss about outdoor events, logistics, types of outdoor events, risk management, health and safety. So these concepts are placed in second unit. So the first concept is outdoor events. Events take place across the full spectrum of society, leading to different goals, objectives, and perspectives. The successful staging of events involves coordinating a wide range of infrastructure and support service such as venues, transport, communication, and liaison with public authorities such as police, safety officers, fire, ambulance, and emergency services. Outdoor events are organized in the outdoors. These events are also known as adventure learning courses, and these events are experiential in nature. The success of an outdoor event depends upon its design, concept, and planning. The success of these events largely depends upon good weather. And next one, features of outdoor events. Outdoor events exhibit the following features. First, these events are organized outdoors. Second one, in some of the events, host has an option to organize events in the open, while some events have to be arranged in open, such as sporting events. So next feature, these events are usually memorable, especially at a standard out location. So next one, these events require special setups and cost consideration. And next one, most of the outdoor events take place in tents. And next one, the organizers have to arrange a site for emergency which may or may not come into use during the event. And last feature is these events have high risk factors as weather, rain and wind can affect the chances of success of event. So next one is types of outdoor events. Outdoor events can be arranged as, so first one is outdoor plays and performances, occasions, sporting events, live musical shows, entertainment shows, open air musical festivals, open air trade fairs, fashion shows, art and craft shows. These are the important types of outdoor events. So next one, key consideration in outdoor events. In an outdoor event, the organizers must keep in mind the following points. So first point is selection of outdoor sites must be done with due care. It must have dry and leveled ground, sufficient shade availability, open field but free from mosquitoes, black flies, and other pests. Weather forecasts must be taken. So next, to run outdoor events smoothly, the organizers need to check specific laws and regulations with site and local authorities. Size and location of individual campsites must be ensured. So next one is fire safety regulations must be met where firewood gathering is permitted. So next one is there must be sufficient drinking water supply. So next one, there must be availability of swimming and lifeguards when required. And next one, availability of restroom facilities. The organizers need to check food regulations. The organizers must arrange for required shelters. Seasonal attributes must be considered seriously. And last one, the organizers need to reserve space to handle hazardous conditions. So next concept is logistics. In the general sense, sorry, in the general business sense, logistic is the management of flow of goods from the point of origin to the point of consumption to meet the needs of customers. The activity of organizing the movement, equipment, accommodation, and other necessary items for meeting the expectations of customers at the event is known as event logistics. In case of outdoor events, logistics management plays an important or a crucial role. It deals with integrating planning and controlling of moving goods, merchandise, equipments, and people to the outdoor event site. The central idea is that this movement should be in the most efficient and cost effective way, besides monitoring of internal and external work. Next one, logistic manager. In case of small scale events, the logistic management can be handled by the event host or organizers. In case of large scale of events such as national and international events, specialized services are required for logistic management. The professionals who provide these services are known as logisticians or logistic managers. In case of large events, the logistic manager works with the support of his logistic team. This team consists of various individuals who monitor various components of event logistics. One individual manages the components of parking, other handles the power issues, another would manage the technical components. Therefore, the team work for the smooth flow of events where the host is relieved for these tasks and can concentrate on guests and participants. So next one is the arrangement of resources in event logistics includes. First one is site research and selection. Second one, availability of office infrastructure at the outdoor site. And next one, food items and beverage planning. And next one, handling materials, storage and control of on-site equipments. Transportation management includes air and land travel, vans, buses, personal vehicles. Group activities, planning and management, staging, production and technical requirements, audio visual requirements, team planning and suitable decor arrangements, planning and management of entertainment, selection of speakers, security equipments, negotiation and management, coordinating the logistics, communication service arrangement, designing the inventory control processes, research and arrangement of programming amenities. So, next concept is risk. Effective planning is concerned with prevention through identifying, eliminating, and controlling hazards and risks. The amount of time that needs to be set aside for planning will be very much depend upon the size, type, and duration of the events. And event safety and security plans begin with defining the risk. Risk is a combination of harm and likelihood that it will occur. The event organizers often insist to follow rules and regulations set in order to minimize the risk. Every event faces a range of risk and the event manager has to responsible to identifying, analyzing and overcome these risks. Risk management is must. Issue of risk must always be on the agenda of organizers. The risk level of risks can be controlled and minimized by imposing a certain restrictions for the participants. Some items must be restricted to be brought in: alcohol, pets, weapons, drugs, fireworks, etc. Risk is the chance of occurrence of something wrong. Besides risk involved in safety and security of the events, other types of risk may arise such as cash shortage, strikes of staff, bad weather, poor publicity, potential for bad crowd. Various risks involved in the planning phase affect the number of the people going to attend event, such as rainy and stormy weather may result in low attendance risk. Management of risk is one of the crucial tasks performed by an event manager. So next one is types of major risks. The following risk must be considered by the event planner while planning an event. First one is risk from natural disasters. Outdoor events are always prone to natural disasters such as heavy rain, extreme cold and heat, snowfall, floods, etc. These disasters can result in loss of lives, buildings, and injuries to the participants and the organizers. Floods can destroy the event's venues, especially temporary ones, and can give birth to further risks such as electrical shocks. So, next one is fire risk. Large crowds come to attend the events. Venues are generally vulnerable to the risk of fire. The event managers must arrange fire existing equipment, and staff should be given training to use firefighting equipments in case of emergency. They should make contingent plans and evacuation of large crowds. And next, financial risk. The cost associated with events can be normal cost and abnormal cost. Financial risk may arise due to any one or more of the following reasons. Some unanticipated cost may arise. Events may result in random of revenue than expected. Economic conditions of the country may decline. Exchange rate may increase. Fraud committed by staff. Cash arrangement problems. Fines and penalties imposed by government. Decline in disposable income. So next one, legal risk. Legal risk arise when the clients don't get what they promised by the event organizers or when expectations of clients are unrealistic. Legal risk includes the cost incurred on litigations and settlement of disputes between. So next one is technology related risk. Technology plays crucial role in success of events, especially the mega and high profile events, where the entire event is dependent upon the computer networks, generally at the entry point of the event venue. The data of visitors is recorded in computers, and further arrangements depend on this data. This data required during an event, after the event, for the future advertisement. Some events depend upon highly sophisticated technologies. Example, firework displays on New Year's Eve. The loss of data due to technical errors may spoil the entire events. So next one, risk of mismanagement. The event need to be managed at every step from event planning to event execution. The principles of management should be kept in mind by the event manager. He must plan every stage in advance and in detail. Management is further facilitated by sound interpersonal relationship between the team. If the event is not managed well, it will fail to attain its objectives. So next one is safety and security risk. There may be risk in safety and security of these events. Various risks can challenge the security issues such as criminal attacks, accidents, terrorism, sabotage. So next one is specific risks. These are the risks which arise in a particular type of events. These risks depend upon the nature of the event organized. For example, in case of commercial and entertainment events, financial risk is there. But in case of sporting events, there are risks and dangers to the participants and the audience too. Bike and car races, fun runs have risk of injuring to racers and audiences. In motorcycle race, the safety of rider is at stake. Fun Run, the largest relay race in the North America from nationwide incidents hood to coast relay. So next one is other risk. In case of events, unique risk may arise such as temporary seating arrangement may collapse which can injure the audience. To avoid this risk, temporary fencing, staging and seating must be arranged in consultation from a structural engineer to gain knowledge on safety standards. According to United States Department of Justice, the main harms that event owners face are injuries to persons, damage to property, loss of reputation as sponsors, vendors, adverse business impact such as loss of revenue or increased operating cost regulating from damage, higher insurance premiums due to claims and lawsuits. How to tackle risk? Once anything goes wrong in the event, it gives lifetime loss to the organizers. To get away from the charge of negligence, the organizers must carry the responsibility to reduce risk to acceptable levels by careful planning, using modern procedures and technologies, safety measures, consideration to legislation and legal standards, offering risk management solutions, implementation and control mechanism. So next one is risk management. Risk management is the identification, assessment and prioritization of risks followed by coordinated, economical and rational application of resources to minimize, monitor and control the profit probability and impact of unfortunate happenings. It is a logical and systematic method which identifies, analyzes, evaluates, monitors, and communicates regarding the risk associated with an event. Aim of risk management is the minimization of losses and maximizing the opportunities. Risk management is much more than identifying of opportunities for avoiding or mitigating losses. Every organization and event needs to be managed from the risk. Even the non-profit organizations need to manage the risk and protect their stakeholders from harm. Thus, risk management is the process of identification, assessment, and management of various risks. So, next one, process of risk management. In the initial stage, risk management in the events involves the following steps. The first one is identification of risk, second one is assessment of risk, and third one is managing the risk. First one, identification of risk. In the initial stage, the event organizers need to identify the nature and magnitude to risk that may creep during the event execution stage. They must ascertain risk of reason of risk. First one is reason of risk. The event manager need to ascertain when and how a risk or problem may arise. The timings as well as the reason of the risk are identified in the first instance. Risk may be arise due to varied reasons. Potential risk may be due any of the following reasons: fire, plant and machinery, electrical equipment, spills and leakages, temporary fencing, staging, seating, vehicles, hazardous substance, many other reasons. So next one, the nature of risk. Risk may be various types as discussed earlier. For example, the embezzlement of by a senior staff may result in dire financial risk, or any mistake committed by an event team member may lead to financial losses. The first risk is more serious, as the risk of mismanagement are more dangerous than mistakes. Such risks may have more serious consequences. So, next one is probability of risk. The event manager need to analyze the likelihood of risks. Therefore, the probability that risk will be arise. So next one, effect of risk. The resulting consequences of the risk must be identified. The risk may result in less event attendance, financial loss, etc. So next one, how to identify the risk. Risk can't be identified at once. The types of risk can be identified by past experience, taking to organizers of similar events, brainstorming with event manager management team, research of written material, website information, current legislative requirements, taking with managers of other organization, discussing with risk management councils. So next one is assessment of risk. The risk may arise due to variety of reasons such as fire, floods, bombs, computer failures, etc. The likelihood of occurrence of risk has to be evaluated. It helps the team to prioritize the issues. A committee can be formed to manage risk, safety, security, who can issue guidelines for use of equipment to assess risk such as getting the schedules, conducting tests. For assessing the risk, the event manager must take into considering the following aspects: ascertaining the likelihood of happening of risk. What are the chances of risk? The area which will be most affected by the risk, which area will be affected the most, the impact of the risk in previous and future happenings, whether risk will be affect past and future transactions, reaction of the people to these risks, how will people look at the risk, potential consequences of risk, what will be the result. So next one is managing the risks. After identifying and prioritizing the risk, the next step is to manage it. Controlling the risk is the most crucial step. To manage risks, the event manager has to create various plans and procedures such as elimination plans. Elimination plans are created with the aim to complete, remove, or eliminate the risk from the event. Example, covering walkways to eliminate the risk of rain. So, next one, substitution plans. These plans offer substitute plans and made available the alternative solution to face the risk. So next one, isolation plans. It involves isolating the items that may create risk in the event. For example, isolation of noise and dangerous equipments. So next one is engineering controls. It involves using the engineering products to control the risks. These controls make use of safety barriers and fence to control crowds. Fencing may also use to limit the access of participants to machinery and equipments. So next one is administrative controls. These controls are exercised to facilitate the administration in events. These controls aims at putting warning signals and giving training to staff for emergency procedures. So next one is contingency plans. These are the plans created to meet unforeseen contingencies arising in the events. These plans provide assistance when other plans are not working. Example, evacuation plans may be the best of any particular risk can't be eliminated. So next one is chances of criminal attacks. Law enforcement resources typically consider 8 specific criteria in determining the likelihood that an event will be targeted for criminal or other undesirable activities. This includes size of the event, specific existing threats to the event or location, historical, political, or symbolic significance of the event, duration of the event, location, cultural, political, and religious background of the patrons, nature and extent of media coverage, number and level of dignitaries or VIP attending. As the number of criteria impacting the likelihood for criminal attack increases, so does the potential for catastrophic injuries, property damage, and business losses. So, thank you. Stay home and stay safe.